I work in different mines around the world. Toromocho is one of the most complicated projects.
Peru is geographically a very challenging.
Around 4,700 meters above sea level.
El mayor desafío es tener una operación en estas condiciones de altura, donde hay temporadas de lluvia, temporadas de nieve, de granizo.
It's not easy, believe me. With this altitude, you don't have enough oxygen. And not only the people realize, also the engines realize.
We have a good relation with the dealer. They are constantly here. They support the mechanical side of the equipment so that we can achieve the availability that we have planned.
It's performance, performance, performance. We are together with them in order to help them to get the results. That's the key, that's the key. For us, mining is everything.
In 2009, Minera Chinalco Peru partnered with cat dealer Ferreros to push the limits of remote mining and tackle the equipment and operating challenges at its new Toromocho copper mine, high in the Peruvian Andes.
This is one of the biggest operations within Peru. We have 1.5 billion tons of reserve here. Right now we're processing at a rate of between 110 and 120,000 tons per day of ore. And we want to increase up to 170.
The strategy is to reduce the cost per ton. So if the trucks, they have a good performance, they're going to move more material.
But also the companies are requiring more production for the same assets that they have. And in that, Caterpillar is fantastic. They realize that when buying Caterpillar and having a dealer together with them, they will have the knowledge and the capacity to get as much as possible with the same assets.
So this is one of the highest mine of the world. This is the unique conditions. And that's going to affect the performance of the machines.
I believe it's the biggest fleet of 787 trucks running in a mine in Peru. No? And at this height, that is really challenging.
We need a special high altitude package, we call, implemented in the trucks in order the trucks don't suffer.
There were some modifications that were made for high altitude. So we tested those trucks here, no? That improved the performance of the equipment. We also have Meister, the fleet management system that belongs to Caterpillar, and that's like the brain of the operation here.
Una de las cosas más importantes que hace fácil nuestro trabajo es la disponibilidad permanente de la información del mantenimiento en la operación mediante el sistema de despacho que tiene Caterpillar, la información que nos llega desde los camiones, ahora pasando por las palas, nos hace ver permanentemente y en línea el comportamiento o la salud de los equipos importantes, llámese las palas y los camiones.
It is in the highlands, so when a mining company goes there, they have to start building everything from scratch.
We were here just from the beginning, where we didn't have any mine here, no? just some mountains.
And this also requires a lot of money to be invested in roads, which creates a more expensive mining operation. And there is an opportunity for Ferreros to serve these contractors to get the progress where it has to be.
Este equipo de trabajo que se ha formado tanto en Toromocho como Caterpillar, como Ferreiros y como Chinalco están trabajando juntos desde que empezó el proyecto hasta ahora en buscar siempre oportunidades de mejora, en buscar máximas productividades. Es una relación permanente y continua.
We participate in the design process. We are together with the customer. We advise them what's the ideal for this kind of production, because every mine they have their own singularity.
We want to be working with them very early in the engineering of the project to be able to recommend the best equipment possible for them.
With all the effort of the people, we did the first roads, the commissioning of the equipment, most of the coordination and all the logistics required to bring all the equipment here were done directly with Ferreros and Caterpillar.
Ferreros embedded itself in the operation, increasing the site's access to parts and experienced technicians, and connecting the mine to Caterpillar's vast network of mining resources.
The business you are going to do in the mine, not in the office. You have to be in the place. And to have a good operation, good maintenance, you need to know. You need to know the customer and every operation very well, every detail, every rock, every stone.
We have been investing in some shops to put in the site the necessary parts and components, the necessary facilities.
Specialists, technicians, everything the customer needs, we are providing to them.
Es un aspecto muy importante tener los componentes en el momento apropiado y las partes en el momento que se tiene que realizar los mantenimientos. Para eso el soporte Ferreiros mediante un almacén o una bodega que tenemos en la mina es importante.
We are together with them in order to help them to get the results. You are a partner living together in the tough condition.
Today we have 100 technicians, engineers in the site.
And not only to sit side by side with them, working the same 24/7 in the highlands, in this challenging environment, but also supporting from a central organization here in Lima where we have condition monitoring, where we have a planning team.
You understand the customer, you are in better conditions to support them. You are in better condition to be close to them.
Ferreros understands its place in the value chain and leverages its position as a Cat dealer to improve operations for its local customers.
So here is Caterpillar, and here is the dealer, and here is the customer. So there is a cycle. You need Caterpillar to design the machines, to fabricate the machines. And after you need someone in the middle to know the customer and to train to operate and to keep the maintenance and send feedback to engineers in order to be improving the machines.
We influence Caterpillar on what's going on in our country so they can receive our influence, our input, gather this with other dealer inputs, and then decide what is better for the industry.
So we have the sharing of best practices that come from Caterpillar to the dealer, but also dealer to dealer.
Learn the world-class standards and adapt those as needed to the local customer. This is the best of both worlds.
We have been able to be successful throughout the years, so that gives us a lot of strength to see the future and making sure that our customers are also successful.
That's the power of Caterpillar.